his timing on getting around that, but he'll try to go for spawn. That means the players in B main need to hold on. The time now, much more valuable to them if they can delay NAVI. And you can see they've got some stuff to work with already. A shock dart fired through to deter some spams as well, and a kill connected, but Patatek's being found. Their flankers down. Now most of the round relies on these spams, blindly firing through a smoke. Someone could be defusing, but there's no panic from Team Heretics. They feel like they've got this one under control. The kills are matching up. The tap again confirms that they're going for a classic out, but not in time. Oh, you can do it at tier 2. Doing it at this level is different. Well, he's been able to do it. Not this time, no. Shut down quickly. Two brothers, and they're both out of the server. Zipan makes sure of that. 4 versus 3. A good fight from NAVI in this round. Team Heretics have a lot to recover on, and even Patatek getting that kill. He's down to 11 HP. Benji, Fishy, and Rians are going to have to do a lot.
Yeah, we actually have, in this server right now, the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in terms of ADR. So just the raw damage alone, off the charts. Obviously, both these teams kind of skipped their way through by going 2-0 in their matches. So, I mean 2-0 overall. Obviously, a map lost by Navi. Riens has managed to sneak his way quite far up. The flash, solid to help him out as well. Patatek's position is known. The flash came from somewhere, and because of that, Sugetsu's going to be able to clear him. Even still, it's the same after plant again. A 2v2 scenario. Utility, shock darts available. A dart as well, just to give away positions. And on the other side of things, a singular snake bite.
It's not a lot to push them back. Fired into the corner as well. Didn't even fully clear the corner. That's got to be in the back of their mind. Could be someone there. Shock darts from Riens, but he's not going to use them. It's the reveal instead. Fired out soon. It's giving away his position. Really feeding into it. He's right up against the poison orb, trying to take the fight. He's fallen back. He's now the focal point of this attack, but Artis is able to swing through, find heavy traffic, 2 quick kills, and then Zipan's on scene. Artis caught, changing weapon. As Riens finds his double, a plant, a Hunter's Fury to work with, but the paranoia wasn't used by Navi. Now it's blinded. Riens kept him trapped as he fights onto Angel. They know exactly where he is. They're seizing him in. He's low HP, trying to recover. He's got a little bit of time, a little bit of space, but he hasn't heard that TP close. He's not ready for a double swing.
Going to be there with the operator. His position will be revealed, but peeking into it would have some pretty big risks about it. And Angel goes wide and has support.
Rolling Thunder used up as well. The retake of space. The players aren't stunned up. Benji, Fishy good to take the fight with Zipan down. That ult was burned very early, very aggressively. You can see the idea, but they must have thought they were further up elbow than they actually were. The side of Heretics happy to take that kill onto a charging Zipan. And Artis, well, he has somewhere to retreat to at least, so he's going to be posted up, and of course, he hits that shot, goes out for more. This man will not be deterred. He won't be scared away. He's even heard that shrouded step, I think, by the looks of his crosshair placement. Seemed to expect another player to have crossed.
A rotation from Sugetsu a little bit further away. Just looking to try and wrap back around, try and find some space. Benji in a position to fight him, but this 1v1 could be everything. Well, Artis is not going to miss another shot.
Hunter's Fury caught one burst, and even hit Zipan as well, but no kills to come off the back. Good trade to start it out. Zipan's got one. He's out for free. He's swinging through with his teammates, and they're taking every fight they can. Navi going for a scrappy round, and one that's led them ahead. Only one player still standing. Patatek needs a revive, and Xiao and Angel will not let that happen. Rian's down to 7 HP, and there's nowhere to go. A minute on the clock, but 2 players right around that corner. It can be tough for this squad, facing new challenges this late in the tournament with such high stakes. But that's what it's all about. Got to see those adaptations, and so far, Heretics have done well. In this round, already picking off Xiao. A big smoker removed, and with that controller out of play, it's Sugetsu that has a lot of, well, control on the map. He's gone for a Viper's Pit in B main, has a wall going across middle as well. This can block a lot of vision for Team Heretics if they weren't already past it. The idea being the other place it will send them is towards this angle, straight into Artis, who's just locking down A all by himself.
Yeah, that's the benefit of him being able to TP away. Still, decent trade, Minibu again. Being able to keep things in their favor for now. Time starting to tick down, and, well, basically A main and B main are completely locked off without their knowledge. Now, the push through from Benji could reveal quite a bit, but instead they are going to end up pushing into this man, and he has been an utter menace thus far. Finally, Artis will be revealed. That will mean he has to fall back, and they're going to try and put the pressure on.
He's faking the full fallback though. Look, he immediately goes forward. They were wise to it. Paranoia used. No free kill for Artis this time. Instead, the punish as he attempts to re-enter the angle. Miniboo was waiting. Zipban's walked in and done so much damage. He was close to taking Boo as well. The bullet just below the head, but he'll survive.
10 seconds.
Heretics with 2 players alive in a 2 versus 1. Sugetsu already used his Viper's Pit right off rip at the start of the round, so that's no longer in play. The wall already put down as well, and it's not really doing much for him. Blocking off one angle that he doesn't really need to be worried about, and coming through this smoke, that should be the end of it. Right into Boo. We'll see how things go. Maybe they need some tweaks to them, some Photoshop. NAVI already picking up the opening on a Miniboo, but the trade is instantaneous.
Same angle again.
They've got the control, they've got the space to work with. Door gonna be closed, but it's to no effect. Team Heretics are all in. They've played for B main, and now they'll play back into it with 3 players going back, 1 staying close, and using the Shrouded Step to get out of there, avoiding the Nightfall that was on its way, the nightmare that could have taken them, consumed them. As Boo will look to cause some nightmares of his own. A smoke close, allowing the spam. The Rolling Thunder hard to connect on it, having to run through that smoke. Potential players unstunned, ready to fight. Benji Fishy was one. Spray is good. It's massive from Boo. Through his own smoke, he stopped the defuse and stopped NAVI in their tracks.
But to be honest, I think I was going to say realistically, this should be both teams' better side, but we'll have to wait and see. Not a great start. Again, it's just this aggression coming out from the defensive side, and well, with a little bit of help from a stun, that kill's almost too easy for Xiao. After a pause, I don't know if these were mass changes that were made by the side of NAVI. I guess they just wanted to deny them B main control, and Artis did that, and then Xiao just killed them the second they went mid.
Yeah, I don't know if the full intention is to bait them into the mid play, but Artis, yeah, okay, for the barrel length, he swaps. And while the rate of fire didn't help him out all too much there, Boo dropping Artis right off rip. 4 versus 2. Team Heretics blinded up. Great shot from Xiao. He's
5 HP.
repositioning too. He just needs to hold the control. He said his HP isn't ideal to take a duel, but he's got teammates coming in who've got all the health in the world. There they are. Zipban swinging with Angel.
35 seconds though. This has been a much slower round.
So
Timing.
nasty.
Oh, no, Artis again. Always catching them off guard. They're going to use the space taken to try and get into the side, but Xiao for a 2nd round in a row is just going to mow them down. And what can Rians do from this position? 20 seconds left, spike on the site, 5 players to find. I wish you the best of luck, but I don't think anything's going to be coming from this one. Xiao even making his move in towards the spawn. He wants another frag, and well, the fact is, this round is already done. It's just about padding those stats.
To cause the hair loss.
It genuinely does, at least initially, look like it's going to be Angel leading the charge. And some of these fights, Xiao just goes running into the cage. Just sheer disrespect to what's on the defensive side. And in the meantime, Artis has just gone walking through. Now, I feel like this should be known, especially once the 2nd player goes, but that doesn't necessarily mean they'll know that somebody could be as far forward as Artis is.
Planted.
It's a later rotation with Boo, everybody splitting up into their own angles. Miniboo though, he's crept by a piece of utility. That spot was being watched by Angel incrementally. It's going to be a matter of timing as to whether he wins it out or not. And indeed, Miniboo falls. So too does Rian. So Boo is alone. And having picked up Artis, they know where he is. Again, we'll see the same thing that plagued NAVI on their defensive side. It's this tight plant, a very narrow angle that you can defuse on, and they've got utility to reveal you, to spam you down. They know at this point he's probably not defusing. Now he's tapped it again. Stun comes through. Good luck to you. 49 HP already, and then Zipban steps in to close it out. Benji's close, but what can he do with that util? Like you said, it's all on to Padatek to at least put up a good hold. Buy them some time, get some kills. Benji spamming through, has picked up Xiao. And now the flash is going to go in. Here comes the peek on the back of it. Great play from Heretics. A crunch that's crushed Navi's momentum and left Artis in a 1v5 that he has no business winning. Barely any seconds left on the clock and the time. What was that shot? Well, trap already dealt with. Some util to slow reveal as well. Benji wasn't spotted initially, and they can't deal with him. One by one, they fall on the side of Navi. And with market truly locked down, there's nowhere else to look. Benji's even trained in to find Artis. Zipban alone. The same spot Artis was in the last round rather. 1 versus 5, a rifle in his hands. An entire platoon of enemies to take down. They're posted up, ready to go. and that's drawing some rotations. But Zagetsu's got himself into a perfect position for this. Both players with their backs turned, and Artis might be a little peeved to die like that, but his teammate got the trade nice and clean. And with that, there seems to be no way this falls awry. They haven't cleared Benji. They haven't even seen him, but they're watching for him. And they have found the kill just in time.
It's crispy aim all the way through, and well,
Ready for a fight. Stun was good. Ult is popped. Mini Boo's good for more, and he's out. He's bought himself some time.
yeah, and that's decent as well. That gets rid of Angel. That's a lot of your information setups. Now, they do have a Rolling Thunder. I assume if you were ever going to use it, this would be it. Minibu able to quickly get into position. And now, well, with the null command, it's actually not going to be that ultimate available. That's going to be a big problem for NAVI. 15 seconds coming up on the clock for them to try and make their move, a fragment to delay them, a smoke in the way. If they are going to go for this, it has to be now, but they get the entry onto Minibu. Panatek holding strong, though, and that might just be enough. The spam has dropped that spike, leaving just 2 players remaining, and they can just hide out for the remainder of the round. Artis will take one with him.
Not able to quite force those mistakes the same, and then they go walking into these angles. Minibu just doesn't miss.
Yeah, this is basically what I was saying in the first half. Is like, is it just going to be Angel basically just taking firefights? And it's like, I don't know, especially versus Minibu, you ain't going to be winning it. Now they rely on Artis doing the same thing, just walking up mid. It's where the holes really sort of lie within this attack side, is they just don't have a space taker on one by one. It's individual fights. And Heretics have won all of them.
And it was what you said starting it out, right? Because you were saying about the Space Taker, and the first point you made when we saw these compositions come through is the fact that Raze has been so popular, and you don't have that on either team. Now, we can understand why Heretics on the attack side are replacing Raze, how they're doing it, because Minibu is the Space Taker. He's the guy round the corner, quick as can be. We saw it especially towards elbow, like Xiao getting cut off in some of the rounds. And I want to believe, I really do. There's so many players, so little time. Spike down, but he's already picked up 2. Got a Rolling Thunder to work with as well. 2 flashes, but 20 seconds on the clock. He's got to run, and he's got to do it now. There's players watching the cross, and simply no way. I would call it here. 10 seconds on the clock. They will just run the clock down till he goes for the plant, take the swing together, or on their own, and finish it out. Nicely done.
With the spike on his own, but nobody has managed to stop him. Artis has been caught. Trade back for Benji. He just goes swinging. Keeps things even for now, and they may not even know the Panatek is still in this corner. They have absolutely no idea. Just the snake in the grass hiding, and they're doubling up to try and put the pressure on Zagetsu, looking to try and trade things back. Riens will do just that, and now he's still alive. The thing is, the rest of the team are not even remotely close. Like, they are just making their way through elbow. Zagetsu has managed to find one, though, onto Minibu.
For a smoke. Just blind fire.
Okay, Angel's got another one. This is starting to get interesting. They've had to use the Hunter's Fury. There's chance for real damage here. A second player, Lou, almost connects onto Zipan. Spike in the way. But it is going to be the plant. Somehow this looks doable. Unlikely, but doable.
Well, we had 2 spams through the smoke, essentially the yin and yang trading each other out. But then the Hunter's Fury, it's pulled it back in favor. Zipan's so low, damage is done. Information is there to play with as well. Benji's just locked them in, put him in a box, and it's only Zipan left. 45 HP, 25 HP, and a Sheriff. A dream. No, down, and he's got 2! The collat! Benji's on it, right under his nose! Zipan has no idea! No Viper's Pit to save the day. NAVI need to do it with rifles, and they found Panatek. But a double-man blitz coming in from Market any second now as the smoke fades. Benji on the first. He's been so good in these fights, and he needs to be better because Riens is falling. Out goes the paranoia. They tried to deny the defuse. The time is low, but it's done. It's being planted. It's being found. Zipan still putting up a fight. And with Benji down, the numbers are even, but Minibu so desperately low. Boo needs to make a big play. The brothers trying to clutch it out, but only one stands. Full HP on Boo, but he doesn't know there's a player right up beside him. Zipan.
In order to try and support, Aftershock actually sent through just to destroy the trip, but Minibu there, as said, they didn't have that expectation of him to just swing that. Now the cage is up, the smoke is up. NAVI are going to have to go running straight through. This paranoia does help them a little bit, but it is a slaughter on the site, leaving Sugetsu standing. 10 seconds left. Well, he'll take one for his troubles, but planting this should be impossible as he is lasered down. Flash across, it's a bait to give Minibu the space. But the fact is, Benji's gone down elsewhere. The advantage sitting with NAVI.
Oh, wow. Xiao's just peeked in. He saw them all, but paranoia didn't catch Patatek. Able to respond quickly. Heretics still in with a chance until another kill is found by Angel, this time through the smoke. 3 versus 2. Another falling though. That's Angel overcommitting. He was in no man's land taking a fight. They know where Zipan is. They've got him boxed in. Trails leading to him, but Patatek falls anyways.
In hand, is he about to set up Miniboo to go for a swing? It looks like it, and he's found the kill as well.
Oh, it would have been massive, but for that trade back out. Xiao maintains control and NAVI maintain course. Looking for the A side. Plenty of players rotated in on the side of Heretics. This defensive side doesn't want to stand still and let NAVI make the next move, though. They're getting aggressive, pushing into the angles and punishing every peek. NAVI tried desperately to save Sagetsu from Miniboo's grasp. Oh, wow. They didn't think there were 2 more guns standing ready to take that fight. Only Angel left. 1v3 in this angle, 1v4 in the round, and oh, 0 health remaining. That's a pretty clean kick.
That's definitely my favorite coach mic so far.
Oh, that's going on the soundboard. Miniboo already off to a poor start.
They've obviously got to destroy the trap that was set up by Artist, but it is just going to have to be a full retake. We already mentioned the post, but the fact that Xiao has already managed to find one, the close angle, he's not actually seen him, it doesn't matter. Benji wins the fight anyway. They should have the information either way.
Advantage sits with NAVI, stays there. Main is there, sight seems to be to Rian's. Oh, he's hit the shot! Reset after the flash. Down, where does he go? Benji now knows there's enemies everywhere. Good first to start onto Artist, reposition around onto the site. And Angel's even left the market angle, grouping up with his teammate. It's Zipan and himself, 45 on Angel. It should be an easy fight, and with the headshot to Zipan, this round may just be tied up in a neat little bow. No need to peek for Benji. 12 seconds left. No plant for Angel just yet. Good shot to start. Plant gonna be attempted, gonna be stuck all the way. Oh, but the nade stopped it. Despite 1 kill, he can't quite correct in time. Out fully. But that's okay, because they're recharging up those toxins for the retake. And Miniboo tried to get ahead of it, but Artist finally gets that opening duel late into the round. The fight hadn't come through, and so there's still lots of utility. Nade down, that's going to buy some more time. NAVI want to fight forward, want to take control over main. TP through by Xiao, has not worked. And the defuse, they're attempting it right now. It's a brave attempt with a body block as well, but they have found their mark.
Even taken that first map, but that is the goal. It's aggressive, a push forward, a react might have just started the beginning of the end, leaving just one man standing. Artist. He's been great so far in this game, but on the attack, there is little to be desired for this side of Navi. Spike recovered. Patatek, maybe a little bit overzealous, is going to give him a root, but already hit by that second pulse, leaving him on 70 HP, nowhere to go. Drone is going to try and push it to spam, actually kinks up Rien's. But even still, I think it might be too little too late. He needs to do a whole lot, and he does manage a couple, but it's Rien's. The man sat at home looking to send Navi. He's got some way of getting there a little bit faster, because this is ridiculous how long of a rotation he has. And he's actually going to end up fighting Sagetsu in mid. This is such a weird round, and he wins the fight as well.
The gate crash was put out as you called it into question, Tom. It's being used successfully to pull him back over towards A main. And now he's going runabouts, walking his way up to middle. I mean, he's not afraid to run the clock down, that's for sure. Diffuse still not attempted as Team Heretics funnel out of the choke point.
Now it's in a great position. Hasn't actually been checked, but eventually he will fall. I think maybe a little bit of a jump scare for Zagetsu. Instead, they're hightailing it back towards the B side.
Well, Angels just found that out the hard way. A quick kill onto him. The B side is lost. The TP's in for easy cross. Okay, well, it's easy cross if you just take the players down, I suppose. NAVI left in a 2 versus 4 and a chance to possibly fight their way back through. Way down into a frankly ridiculous position. Gate crash timer's got to be running low, but he's made it. 1 kill and he's out of there, just like on his chamber, but a little bit more ludicrous of an angle. The spray down's good as well. Rienz is low. The flash and the TP from Miniboo gets him 1. He's got to do so much more from this corner, and surrounded, nothing will be found. And the flash is already burned up for Miniboo. Someone needs to be the hero this squad desperately needs. Good flash though well, lucky flash for Benji Fishy, I suppose, because it might have caught him, but it sent Angel backwards as well. Decoy on its way, not going to be given any respect. Benji Fishy bypasses it, takes a fight deeper. Now there's a gate crash coming. He's seen it. He's heard it. He knows where it is, and it's destroyed. Swinging out for a fight. He knows there's a player close, but Zipan will still land the shots first. In all the meantime, Miniboo has managed to jump up top, find himself an angle, harass them a little bit, cause problems for this side of the defense. And they're breaking through into a stacked up set of players, weapons drawn, aimed, ready. And the timer already ran fully down. Heretics have done an absolutely fantastic job.
Utility taken away. That means the Artist's escape plan no longer exists, and neither does Xiao. It's a little bit labor, but a Miniboo is anything but. Another kill for him. Benji goes down being aggressive, though. It's a 3v3 scenario, but the time now ticking in Heretics' favor.
If I'm not mistaken, Miniboo, just put out a gate crash there, is sitting 12 kills and 1 death. Not bad for a start. Let's see if we can double up those deaths. Well, he's coming close to doubling up the kills in just a matter of rounds. Ult already popped, info for 1, info for 2. And now what more is there to do? Sagetsu's already very low on HP. A clean shot out of Patatek. And well, Sagetsu doesn't know where to look.
45 seconds on the clock. Already the information being found. Artist is gone. His impact was paramount in the last 2 times they played this map. He has been silenced. A peek through is expected, but Angel, what? Win the first, and I don't even know how he's seen that second. Looking to try and take the game into his own hands with support from Xiao. Leaving things possible, but now Rien steps up. Turns out Miniboo might have just been stealing his frags all along, because now he's on for the ace.
Xiao, if he can get close, that pick could go up, but it's a little late in the game to be worrying about that, especially with Xiao down. Sagetsu, 1 more to put it across the line to double Navi's round count. It has been a really tough game for this defensive side. It's not getting any easier. I thought Patatek had the kill. His trigger discipline, it got the better of him. The Sagetsu's got it in the end. And finding control over these sides, he's going to attempt to do it yet again, and the opening is Rien's.
Standing. They've given up mid, and he's just stood in one of the only angles he's open to everything, with a smoke in hand. And now, well, they can just swarm onto the site. There's too many people to even aim at. Rien's has now come up with a triple, but Navi look lost.
I'm truly lost as to the game plan there. It's I want to say a small gap, but it's a pretty big gap to leave wide open. Even saving this weapon seems next to impossible.
Worked perfectly. Shoulder fake, move players away. They're hunting for where Xiao is going to be, removing him from that pit completely. Already they've spotted out Zipan as well. He's getting picked up by utilities, being pushed by Miniboo. It is sublime from the side of Heretics. They have thought of everything, even leaving Patatek behind to catch 1 on the rotate.
And then the Viper's pick comes on as well. I mean, this is a textbook round for Team Heretics. The way they pulled the map, the lurk they left, the ultimate, the taking the orb into faking A, putting their Viper wall there, flashing out, and then catching these players completely unaware on the A site. There was no way. On the clock, and there's no control to the side of Navi towards this A side. It's being fully pushed up by Heretics as the defense is going well to start with. Patatek on 1 and an awkward fight. Boo is traded eventually, and that removes most of the utility that they're worried about. On their way through the site, easy plant found, and well, that flank that came through earlier on, the push through halls, it's at least found 1. I actually thought Benji was going to be spotted. Zipan was going back to check it, but a well-won fight and a chance now for this squad of Heretics. This pistol round, I mean, it would surely seal the fate of Navi. Heretics would be just steps away, 3 rounds from Madrid already. But Navi still have Xiao and Sagetsu. Sagetsu, though, might be caught off guard. Never mind. The fight taken first. Rien's is spotted and almost traded out. He didn't even get the first kill. Benji now surely doesn't stand a chance. The time too low with 2 players left.
Much as possible. Paranoia still available as well for Angel.
Big paranoia. I mean, it's not being followed up on. Miniboo still finding the kill, but a snake bite on Patatek. Some kills coming their way, and look how quickly it falls out of their hands. Just Sagetsu with, okay. in position. They know about him with the decoy. And they know about him with the shot as well. Good connection by Artis. But an immediate response. Shock dart through from Zipban. Numbers stay to NAVI. A fantastic recon that's cleared out nothing.
Don't
but
want me.
on the upside,
30 seconds left.
he doesn't have to take a fight. He can take his time now. Let his teammates reroute. He'll have a recon up in a little bit if he can stay alive behind yellow. The retake attempt. Benji, Fishy, Patatek, and Rien. Some utility. Both flashes for Patatek. Still a nade to work with as well. And a nice opening shot. Zipban's down. Numbers are even.
Oh, he's going to get tied.
He's got to be panicking right now. 45 HP on Sugetsu. And he's being revealed. They know exactly where he is, but he's still able to win one fight. Thinning out the numbers, the time now ticking away. NAVI seem to have this one in the bag. A big play needed, and time is of the essence. Perhaps even needing to stick it to half already. It's going to be attempted. It's body blocked, but Patatek now alone. And Xiao's just about to swing through to finish the round.
He's just spotting out all of that information, a cage available to defend himself, but maybe he doesn't need defending. With the snake bite on him, he gets aggressive, goes for the peek, the flash through is perfect, the shot's not so much, but he's done the damage anyway. No trade just yet on the Xiao, but even still, only one man standing. Sugetsu to try and save them. With 40 seconds left, the run through coming in, he's actually committed a full spray in onto the fake out. The jitters, the nerves, as he has to try and do everything. The information there, just to try and find anything, but the problem is, 20 seconds left. He has to get onto that spike. And Heretics, they are not overcommitting. They are not overfacing. They are showing that resilience. They are showing that team play that we've seen throughout.
10 seconds
And now,
left.
they look to retake together.
It's a formality, surely. They know exactly where he's planted. They've been boxed in, and fittingly, Mini Boo's the one to deal the final blow.